When I think about Chance and our time together on Freeport Station, I remember the birds. And I remember Chance pushing me over the edge. I hadn't thought of Chance much since then. I wouldn't have now if it weren't for this door, light and sound filtering through its cracks. I had stopped on my walk because my shoelaces had come undone. But it was this sound, this classic Shanghai jazz, that led me into the alley and to this door. The scent that comes in the night. No, that's not the sound. No, not that it matters. Memories press against the skin of reality, notes testing the tension. The door identifies itself as sanctuary to spacefarers. In subscript, all are welcome. A different sanctuary on a different station, but the messaging works. I feel its hooks dig into me. All are welcome. The remastered strains of Baiguang's Waiting for Your Return becomes part of me like gold dust. There is no one around to ask if they hear it too, so I must assume it's not a dream. I remember another sanctuary, a place, a point in time, a slim, beautiful, androgynous person as fluid as memory. The day the birds returned, sulking on the counter at Tanuki, on the viewing gallery of the Freeport embarkment terminal, threatening to tear us apart. I imagine stroking my kid's stickies, plump little hand for comfort, and I kiss it. This is the way I remember that day. Chance first lifts the empty glass off the coaster. Then Chance's boots are atop the bar stools. Had those boots always been at the crossroads of distress and perfection? A skip and Chance's on the counter, 5 stories above the frantic bustle of the departure hall below, where an extraordinary crush of contractors and a few remaining settlers scramble to leave the station. It's a mean drop from the gallery to the concourse. Not a sure to kill you drop, but a sure to make you not want to try. I know, because I lived it. But my eye goes to the table, to Chance's boots. The glass in Chance's hand is like a drop of water. I feel cold condensation on my hand. Rosewood. That's what the counter at Tanuki was made of. Real goddamn rosewood stripped from some spent tycoon's heirloom 19th century bed and divan set. It warms beneath Chance's palms and releases oils that were embedded deep in the heartwood. The mother of pearl inlay of peonies is still intact. I've forgotten about those. Only good things happen at Tanuki. Don't do it, I say. Tell me what I'm doing, Chance says. I tell Chance it's about having the option, even just to hold and never to use it. Chance half smiles. There's a sadness behind the expression. I can see that now. I said that, didn't I? You think I meant it? Chance had taken the small, safe life that Sticky and I had and destroyed it. I had begged Chance to destroy it. I had welcomed Chance with open arms like Chance was our savior, our very own sanctuary. The Commission's lockdown procedure has elevators inactive, but the thunder of combat boots draws closer anyway as they stomp instead up a long spiral staircase, another historical asset salvaged from a once wealthy family's library back on Earth and reconstructed piece by piece here on Freeport, humanity's first multinational frontier station in space. I wonder if the family used the expensive donation as a write-off on their relocation tax. Try hard. I say, it isn't us that we want. I can give them what they need. Chance says, you're not going back to what you were. The boots reach the top of the stairs, all that sound for just 2 men, but we are also two, for now. I always used the stairs, even when the elevators worked, climbed them with eyes towards Tanuki so I wouldn't lose sight of Chance. Thinking about it now makes me laugh at myself, teary-eyed. There's a clink of chopsticks on porcelain from within the restaurant. 2 sparklers have been hiding behind a table of stiffened dumplings since the restaurant was cleared out and the embarkment sealed off. Did I know them from somewhere? A party, most likely. At my flat, thrown by chance, where I would have squeezed past them from the galley kitchenette on my way to the only bedroom, where I would check on Sticky. If they recognize me amid the experiences they're streaming behind their privacy shades, they don't make a sign. The privacy shades cover the top halves of their faces and depict early century pixel art renders of cute cartoon fox faces. Any moment now, I'll see the teacher. A red shimmer catches my eye, but it's only the mascot of the ubiquitous Red Unicorn Group, which came out of nowhere 4 years ago and now owns every third thing on Freeport. No human has stepped out from behind the avatar of the mischievous horned red satyr. But Red Unicorn's rise did mysteriously coincide with the time Hong was slowing bad debt onto alchemy, shaking it all off with me attached. To say I'm distracted is an understatement. If I had known this day was going to be our last, I would have watched more closely. Would I have seen anything different? Would I have stopped chance from pushing me? All this time and everything we've done, and I still can't own it. The satyr twirls its lonely manic dance above the departure hall, a ghastly send-off. I haven't thought of what I'd say to the teacher. In a different timeline or a different station, we might have been friends. Shoot the breeze about organized crime, diaspora friendship networks across the solar system, and the grey spaces between the two. Focus. They say the biggest setup for failure is the failure to plan for growth. What happens if you plan to fail and against all odds, logic, and history, you grow? So big that you're pressing against the walls of your former life, crushing everything in the way. Perhaps it doesn't feel like I've won because I'm about to lose the only thing I want. I say the chance. The world we left behind doesn't exist anymore. Connie, Chance winks, uses my name as only Chance can, like a lure, an admonition, a weapon. Nothing bad could ever happen at Taluki. An announcement booms through the departure hall. The last scheduled shuttle has left. The next shuttle docks in 6 hours. A pushing crowd below erupts in a renewed surge of energy, of anger, and confusion. A loud crack is followed by muffled grunts as three people fall over each other. A child wails over the music box tinkle of a plushie chiming in an old tune, You Are My Sunshine. If anyone was holding back from pushing to the front now, they're not holding back now. No contractors ranked below L3 are leaving the station today, not until the enforcers have found and rounded up whomever the commission thinks started the fire in the dome. The blaze grows brighter. What did Chance say as the sting of the shock weapon ripped through my flesh? Burn it down. Help me, I said. I can't. One of us was never going to walk out of here. Do it or I will. Had I always known? Chance throws the glass over the edge just as the teacher reaches us, and the birds lift their wings. What does it feel like to be pushed over the edge? When I think about Chance now, standing outside this hidden door in a different alley, on a different station, a familiar song playing outside this sanctuary for the lost, I don't think about how Chance found us, but how I invited Chance in. How I thought I was lost, but really I knew nothing. I was wrong, Chance. The world we left behind still exists. We just couldn't find our way back to it. This is a story about last chances and trading the future. This is a story about losing to win. The end of chapter 1.